This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with MP. And it's Wells in at the 4. And for the Mavericks, they've got Hardy and Durant out there. Here with Edwards, and it's Grimes in at the 2. And in the first game of a back-to-back, is managing minutes a priority for the coaching staff, Doris?
I think, Brian, for coaches, you're just reacting in real time to how the game unfolds. Minutes are always a concern when it's a back-to-back situation. But let's say we get down the stretch and this is a possession ball game. Usually you're going to choose, I'm going to put my best players on the floor and try to win the game right in front of me.
Here's Hardy. Shot clock at 3. Baseline jumper. And the basket by Prosper.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
And now here's MP. turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Pass to Irving. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
You know, Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Dallas's head coach. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's MP. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
Here's Prosper, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Here's Hardy. Rebound, Utah. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And so he makes both from the line. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Here's Grimes. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Wells, the pass to MP. He drops it from range.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's MP. Irving finds MP. Here's Markkanen. And yep, it's good.
3 out of 3. Perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Mavericks trail by 6. Pass to Duren. Now here's Edwards. 17 points in his last outing. The 3, Hardy. Fires in the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. To the wing on the left. There's the 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Prosper. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Irving. 5 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. They get it back. Duren. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Wells. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Grimes. No points yet. Duren up top. Outside Edwards. Pass to Prosper. The kick out to Edwards. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Grimes. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, you talk about spacing the floor. This is exactly what you hope for from Quentin Grimes.
Now MP. Markkanen up top. To the paint. MP looking around. Over Edwards. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Yeah, their offense is really humming right now. They just can't miss.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. For 3, Hardy. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
MP, the pass to Wells. Yep, count it. Wells has got 9 points.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Hardy. He has 6. And here's Edwards outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Wide open look. Here's Newton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Hardy, the pass to Grimes. And here's Edwards outside. And the three-pointer goes. He has 6.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
MP right side. Pass to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Rebounded by Prosper. The Mavericks trailing. To the middle. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Wow, that's a big-time power play by Quentin Grimes. Nice finish.
And so MP will bring it up for Utah. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Pass to Newton. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 7 tonight. The Mavericks have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Here's Prosper. Duren with it. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Hardy, covered by MP. Hardy, the pass to Grimes. Clock at 4. Over Irving. Grimes' shot is off.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
MP outside. Pass to Wells. Now here's MP. Tipped and stolen by Edwards. Fires from the wing. And he hits the jumper for 2. Edwards has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now here's Irving. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And Dallas calls time here. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, the final score surprised a lot of people. don't think many expected them to win.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. They came in as a favorite, seemed to lose their confidence down the stretch, started to play tight, and let that one slip away.
With some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Duran. Gafford comes in for Prosper. And it's Mann in for Grimes. Now here. Dallas has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. They've got Duran, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Hardy, and it's Grimes in a 2-guard. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Offensive rebound. Launches it. Utah grabs the miss.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. MP outside, pass to Newton. Duran with a steal. Here's Grimes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kyrie Irving. Where we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And he drops a first.
Well, Quentin Grimes remains a young player who is defense first. He can be a lockdown guy, and he's just continuing to build confidence offensively.
Good on both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Jazz trail by 4. On the wing, MP. Here's Wells. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Wells has got 12.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Grimes. Five on the clock. Dallas, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
MP outside. Left side, Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Prosper. The Mavericks have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Hardy. And connects on the 9-footer. Give him 8 points now. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Utah. They trail by 3. Inside. Here's Markkanen. And the rebound goes to Dallas. To the inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Irving after the basket by Dallas.
Kyrie Irving so good at keeping defenders off balance. Earns a trip to the free throw line there. Nicely done.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Kyrie Irving taking 2 shots.
first free throw is good.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
Both shots good from the strike.
What's amazing about Kyrie Irving is if you ask a broad section of players who their favorite is to watch, many will tell you it's Kyrie.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Hardy. Fires, high post. Newton pulls it in.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
The Mavericks lead by 3. Here's Hardy. Give him 8. Down low. Here's Duran. It's tipped. And he recovers it. And count the basket. He was fouled. And he's going to the line for one more. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
The Jazz, again, can't hit. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's Hardy. There's the drop.
Oh, wow! Incredible! And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Utah with the ball. After the basket by Dallas. To the paint. Pass to Wells. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Prosper. Prosper's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. Here's Hardy. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Hardy's got 6 in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Irving up top. Back to MP. Outside Irving. To the right side. Here's Wells. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Duran's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
And it's 6'10". Jalen Duran is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
MP against Valanciunas. Pass to Newton. They need this. Valanciunas with a rebound. Dallas leading by 10. Here's Grimes. 11 points in the game. Hardy. Pass to Grimes. And here's Duran. Nifty move. Another shot. Cleared away by Wells.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. What growth from Lowry, Markkanen indoors. The 2023 Most Improved Player Award winner.
Yeah, you think about it. Markkanen entered the league at just 20 years of age. You forget how young these guys are sometimes. But Markkanen finds a great situation where he's a feature part of an offense, and then he makes an all-star team.
Hardy, ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside Irving. The three. Utah with another miss.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Pass to Valanciunas. Second chance effort. Out to the right wing. For three, Hardy. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Jazz trail by 13. And here is Irving. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Dallas.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
Here's Hardy. Misses from short range. Utah has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Now here's MP. MP drives in. Lets it go. And it's Irving. Missing.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Here's Hardy. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide-open shots.
So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Gafford comes in for Duren, and it's Mann in for Hardy. Collins, he's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Prosper. Outside man. Pass to Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Grimes. Dallas, no good that time either. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for Utah. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks was tremendous. He ended up with 44 points, and he was dealing assists all around. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy...
So it's Dallas now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting it.
43.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Jazz trail by 12. So the Utah 5 right now. Kyrie Irving out there with MP. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Newton at center, locking down the middle. Here's Markkanen. Kept alive. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
That's the length of Lauri Markkanen making a difference at the defensive end.
MP getting it done inside.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Here's Hardy. Duren up top. And there's the lob. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Now here's MP. Not a lot of room. Outside Irving. Let's go with a three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Irving's got 10 points.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Here's Hardy. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Dallas shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. He buries it from 3.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Stolen by MP. The steal. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And so many games come down to what you do at the line. Here are the shooting guards you'd want there this year. Second, Kyrie Irving.
And 2 guard is a position where you'll find a number of great free throw shooters. These guys are the best of the best.
You know, that's a very steady bunch at the line, no doubt about that. In any kind of clutch situation, if it's one of those players shooting the big free throw, you can be sure he's going to come through.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
MP left side. Markkanen outside. Markkanen sticks one from distance.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
Pass to Prosper. Here's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Assist goes to MP.
The Mavericks lead by 7. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Count the basket. Hardy's got 25 points in the game.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
MP, the pass to Wells. Kicks it out to MP. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
Pass to Prosper. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And he lobs it up. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Prosper. He's got 5. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hardy. Oh, he hammers that one down right in the face of MP.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Utah.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Dallas leading by 6. Pass to Duren. Here's Grimes. Over to the wing. Here's Hardy, covered by MP. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
Here he goes. Pass to Newton. MP outside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Hardy, covered by MP. It's blocked. Here's Wells. Back to MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you're for real.
For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Here's Hardy. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Hardy. 27 points for him. They get it again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Durham brings to this game. And the skill set, too, is developing.
Man, he's checked in for Grimes. So he can't get either to fall. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Of course, the 7-footer from Finland, Lauri Markkanen. What makes him so tough to stop?
Well, the size you mentioned, 7 foot. The sweet shooting that he provides. He's got tremendous range and accuracy from three-point territory. Can put it on the deck, is willing to mix it up on the glass. There's a lot to like.
Outside man. They swipe it. To the middle. Here's Irving. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Irving's got 15 points.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Hardy. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. Back to man. Duran in the post to stop the drought. And it's good on the lay-in. Duran's gotten 4 this quarter.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Irving for 3. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Hardy. Utah grabs the miss. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Markkanen on the wing. From 10 feet away. Good D by Duran.
Too much traffic in there. You'd like to see him play with better awareness.
And that one's good. Man, 9 points in the game. Jazz trail by 4. MP with it, and it's man picking him up. MP. Hard charging basketball from MP.
Wow, look at the creativity from that young man. MP putting on a show with the handle.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over.
We got 3 teachers heading your way, man. Get out of your seat, get on your feet, and make some noise!
And the Mavericks making a change here. Gafford's checked in. And let's take a look now at some numbers for him.
Substitution on the court.
MP outside. George outside from behind the arc. No good.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the 3.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's listen in. Head coach Jason Kidd is mic'd up.
Good D, good ball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Dallas leading by 10. Edwards out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Hardy. Then it's Duran. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And the dunk by Duran. That gives him a double-double in this one.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
The 3 from Sexton. Utah with another miss.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Hardy. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Back to MP. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to MP. 6 to shoot. Looking to end the run. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shoots from the elbow. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Hardy's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Timeout called. The Jazz. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
B.A., I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do. One of the things I like most about John Collins is that steady demeanor that he brings to the game. You understand he's a double-digit scorer. He's going to get to the offensive window. Somebody you know what you're going to get from him night by night.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. They realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Here's Grimes. Rebound, Utah.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Pass to Newton. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. It's Lively, high post. Over MP, and he hits it from 9 feet.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
The Jazz have gotten nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. The drive by MP.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
And Dallas with possession. They're on a 13-3 run. Duran, the pass to Lively. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
But to me, B.A., so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about? If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
Here's Irving. Duran with a rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Hardy, covered by MP. And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Lively. MP with the block.
Great defense. The activity of MP, so impressive right there.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
And Dallas with possession. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Hardy. Tries again. And Duren finishes inside. Duren's got 10 points here in the second half.
They're showing a tremendous amount of fire tracking down misses. The attitude is paying off with second chance points.
Now here's MP, guarded closely. Irving looking around. 14 feet away. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Hardy. Right side Edwards. Pass to Grimes. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that one.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
Prosper's checked in for the Mavericks. And he sinks the second.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Here's what Utah has lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Houston Rockets. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Magic, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Here's Edwards. Rebound, Utah. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line from there.
Well, you can see John Collins forcing the level of contact that he wanted. Just gets an opportunity to go to the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Collins. And here are the Mavericks now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Here's Prosper. Pass to Hardy from downtown. They get the rebound.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
MP inside. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, VA. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Pass to Prosper. Shot clock at 6. Offline with a 3. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. MP. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Lively. He's checked in for Valanciunas.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Jazz trail by 15. The 3 is up. And they recover it. With the drive. Markkanen's got room. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Dallas leading by 15. Here's Hardy. drops in the layup for 2. Hardy's got 37.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
MP, the pass to Irving. Lets it fly. Cans it with nobody near him. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, what a monster night for Kyrie Irving, playing at a very high level right now.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
You just put it in the vicinity of Derek Lively. You think you overthrow it, Lively goes and gets it.
Outside Irving. Back to MP. And he's going for the lob.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. The Mavericks lead by 15. Tipped away. Lively passes to Hardy. Pass to Prosper. Here's Grimes. Fires the 3. Here's Hardy. Goes up again. Good. He hits the jumper. Hardy's got 39.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Dallas has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Takes it inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming. It's going to be on MP.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Jazz trail by 17. Oh, MP with the hammer.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
And for Dallas, they're shooting pretty well in the 4th at 48%. Pass to Lively. Here's Prosper. Here's Grimes. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. The shot by Hardy, no good. Well, the Jazz shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the 4th quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Mavericks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jaden Hardy.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Wow, he delivered exactly what they needed in this one, injecting much-needed energy into this squad and helping them bounce back from that last loss. The rebound by MP. Jazz trail by 13. .59 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks.
Hey!